I want to get into this this NBA list before we get into the Knicks, man. You gotta get a chance to check out this Bleacher Report list. We're a little late on this, but we ain't been on the air in a hot minute, so I think we got to tap in. This list Bleacher Report came out with the top 100 greatest NBA players of all time. Basically it's a comprehensive top 100. So this is the criteria. Taking into account the totality of each player's NBA career, cumulative and average stats, awards, playoffs, championships, and cultural impact and overall greatness. So that's how they claim that they're rating all these, because at least they give us some criteria, because you could just say whatever the fuck you want. I don't agree with this list. I'm going to reel off the first, what do you want to go, 10 or 20? 10 or 20
You can
names?
go 10. First 10 is fine.
Want to go 10?
Yeah, first 10 is fine.
All right, so we'll go 10.
Are you doing ascending or descending?
No, the first 10.
You're going from 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Obviously, they got.
I don't want to hit 100 to 99.
No. All right, so look, we'll go top 10, right? Michael Jordan's number 1. They got J Boy number 2, LeBron.
Oh,
right?
I know what's coming.
LeBron. They got Cap number 3, Kareem. They have Magic at 4.
Mm-hmm.
They have Russell at 5. Bill Russell at 5. Shaq at 6. I think that's a little crazy, but we'll get into that. Tim Duncan at 7.
Yeah.
Bird 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wilt 9, and rounding off the top 10 is
Steph.
Yeah, who's single-handedly is the reason for light skin coming back in. You know what I'm saying? He's the Albie Shaw of the NBA.
Sure.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And then they got, but I gotta go top 11 because they got Kobe at 11.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I got a serious problem with that, but I'm gonna go take it into the criteria. You want me to read off the criteria again, or y'all got it?
I have the criteria.
Jay, we'll start with you.
This is
you have a problem with
upsetting.
this list?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got not a major problem with this list.
I got a problem with the top 10.
Jay like he wanted to fight. He's like,
not a major problem. I could see why they could say Steph Curry at 10, but I feel like Kobe realistically probably
I can't. So why can you?
Probably.
All right, so then I have a problem with that statement. So then
Q is just running niggas over like he's in practice and shit.
Why do you say you can see like Curry at 10?
Well, I'll tell you why, right? Because if I move Kobe up, somebody's got to come out of the top 10. I would leave Steph Curry in there, but I'm not. But here's my question: I'm not taking Steph Curry over Wilt. I'm not taking Steph Curry over Larry. I'm not taking Steph Curry over Tim Duncan, Shaq, Bill Russell, Magic, Kareem, LeBron, or Michael. So when I move Kobe from 11 to 10. Somebody has to. I mean, I'm not moving him from 11 to 10 either. I'm moving him way up. But if I move Kobe from the 11th, from the 11th ranked player into the top 10, someone has to come out. And the unfortunate part is Steph Curry does not meet the criteria in my mind to surpass or supplant any of the other 9 that are in there with him now. So when I bring in Kobe, you bugging. When I bring in Kobe, I don't think that I can do that. I'm putting Kobe a lot higher than y'all think I'm going to put him, and I was never a Kobe fan.
Is this because it's posthumous? Is that why?
No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say that dead rappers get better with fucking publicity. Yeah. Like I'm not in that moment. But I'm gonna move Kobe just based off of now that the hate in my heart for him being the second coming to Michael has dissipated, because I that was really my only beef with the kid, was that everybody was crowning him Mike, and he was doing everything like Mike, the way he spoke and all the other things. But at some point, you have to say to yourself, that shit's Mike. Like, this shit looks just like him. Like, his mama mentality, all those things were real things. This is not like a person. Like, this was not some shit where he was faking. This, he wasn't faking. So I'm moving Kobe up into the top 10. I'll probably put him right. Literally, to be honest, I'd probably put him at number 6, right before Shaq. And I'd just move everybody down. And I'd probably replace Tim Duncan and Shaq. I'd probably flip them, because I think Tim Duncan belongs.
Based on what?
Shaq.
Based on what? That's a good. I'm interested why though. They both have the same amount of champions. No, Tim Duncan has one more than Shaq, right?
Tim Duncan has one more, first of all, and the second,
but Shaq,
Shaq bounced around a little bit. Tim Duncan did it with one franchise.
We need an offensive line for Q today. We gotta get an offensive line for Q.
Tim Duncan did it. Tim Duncan did it with fundamentals. Tim Duncan made his team better. I think overall with the way he played the game of basketball, it was boring basketball. But at the end of the day, they were very dominant during his reign. Yeah. I just think that Tim Duncan, to me, based on criteria that you just read off, belongs ahead of Shaq, and then I'd move Kobe ahead of Tim Duncan, and I'd move everything down, and Steph Curry would fall in at 11.
Okay. I got you on that. All right, Ra, I know you chomping at the bit. What's up?
Yeah, you see him. He's like, yo.
Yeah.
I've been saying, like, listen, I understand why Shaq and Tim Duncan will be in that top 10, but Kobe's got to be in that top 10. And if I'm going to move one player out of there, it will probably be either in the likes or move them further back in that pack. It will be in the likes of Tim Duncan and Shaq, just based off the fact that Kobe has to be in there. As dope as Shaq is, those chips that he got that were impactful because of the guard that played with him, whether it be D-Wade or whether it be Kobe, right? So Kobe, in essence, created into part of what Shaq was able to do, as dominant as Shaq was, right? And it is, it's kind of disrespectful. Like it's Shaq. Shaq is the one person. If you move Shaq out of that lineup and put Kobe anywhere in the rest of that, I'm cool with the rest of that list. By all means, honorable.
So you put Kobe at 6?
I'll put Kobe somewhere. He's got to be in that top 10.
I agree.
Like,
where would you put him?
Why is Kobe? What did they have? They had him 11.
11, yeah.
They had him as 11 as opposed to who? You know what I'm saying?
As opposed to
like you said, they even had Larry Bird in it. First of all, Magic isn't in this top 5.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's 4.
Yeah, he's 4.
He's 4, bro.
Okay, so yeah, Shaq, I would move to 11.
Would you put?
You know why? Because it was. Remember, that was still another three-headed monster. Pause. Because they had Phil Jackson, they had Shaq, they had Kobe, they had the triangle. But again, the game went as how they needed Kobe for that to win. That wasn't happening without Kobe. Those chips don't happen without Kobe. Shaq is a very important portion of that, but yeah, Kobe was the engine on those Shaquille O'Neal teams, more or less. I'm not gonna say the engine all the way, but he was needed.
I'm gonna go. I got a problem with the top 5. I'll be honest with you, and I got a problem with Kobe as well. But I'm gonna flip Kareem and LeBron. Pause. I'm gonna flip them because yeah, and I started watching basketball at like 87, 86, 87. Kareem was kind of on his way out. The Lakers still was good, but it wasn't. Magic was the dude and shit, Worthy and Byron and all them dudes. But Kareem been doing this thing since high school, like dominating. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, we all heard what Jeff Teague said allegedly, so we'll leave it at that.
No, I didn't hear that. Tell me about that. Hold on. What happened?
You hear about that?
Yeah, he said. Jeff Teague on his podcast said LeBron on that shit allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah, my bad. I thought it was something new.
No, not the Paul, not the KG shit. Teague just came out with this shit. Like, a couple of days ago, about a week ago, I'd say, right, Rob? Right.
It was last week.
It was about 8 or 9 days ago.
Yeah. He just said, LeBron on that shit. So they're gonna try to bury that shit because it's gonna kill the league, but that shit eventually is gonna come out. All right, but look, I'm gonna say Mike. I'm gonna say Kareem. I go LeBron. I'm okay with Magic at 4. I'm gonna put Steph Curry at 11. At 11 and flip that. I'm gonna put Kobe at. I'm gonna put Kobe at 8 because I think he was better than Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? I think Kobe was better than Larry Bird. Y'all don't think I think Bird was better than? He has more championships.
Remember, I moved him ahead of Larry anyway. I'm just saying, like, I moved Kobe up.
Now I understand culturally, it's cultural impact is one of them. If we're factoring that in, you might have to put Steph in there somewhere because Steph changed the game. I feel like Mike changed the game. Mike took the game into the air, right? Steph took the game back, back behind the 3-point line, innovated that whole shit. You know, and Shaquille was the most dominant. So I think we have to have those guys if we're talking cultural impact. And to go along with that cultural impact, they also have the ring. Steph has what, 4, Shaq has 4, and Mike has 6, right? And then, you know, and then also, and don't get me wrong, Magic has changed the game. So those 4 guys have changed. You didn't see a 6'9" point guard before Magic. So those 4 guys have changed the game. All the other guys to me is you know, subjective. You know what I mean?
I think Tim Duncan actually, you got to give Tim Duncan some of that too, because like what big man you know that was really like stepping out and hitting backboard shots, like that fundamental style of play.
Yeah.
I think was
Tim Duncan, in my opinion, is the best power forward ever.
Power forward ever, bro. Like it was something that can be said about the way he altered.
I don't care what anybody says.
He played the power forward.
He's better than Karl Malone. He
played the power forward position without power.
No doubt.
Well, finesse.
They got Hakeem at 12. You can make a case for Hakeem being in the top 10.
I agree with you.
All right, so can I give my take now?
Go ahead.
I'm upset. Because you know why? Because you know why? Because like
there you go. He's got 5-yard penalty for offsides. That's how ready he is.
Yo, because you know why, man? Like, yo, fucking people who write these fucking, yo, I'm sorry, whoever wrote this shit. What's his name?
Let it.
We all agree Michael Jordan is 1, though, right? For sure.
Rod thinks that LeBron should be number 1, but that's what.
Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever.
Oh, I thought you said LeBron is number 1.
You never heard me say that in your life.
Yo, what's crazy? Like, yo,
Lebalco allegedly.
And as Cash rounded off, Cash rounded off everything that they put into the parameters. You know what they didn't put in? Pause.
What?
Error. Style of play.
Okay.
Like you can't rate somebody. Yo, that's like rating the best illest rappers from fucking 78 to 2025. Yeah. You can't do that. You cannot rate yo, shit changes. It happens. It's called life. You know, and for them to do this, because like seeing like when I saw Kobe at 11, I saw Kobe at 11 and Steph Curry was at 10. I was like, yo, this is wild. You know what I mean? But like I'm scrolling through the list and I'm like, yo,
was Kobe a passenger though for 3 of those? For those, you know, just play devil's advocate for a second. I did some Q shit. I'm fucking. I'm on some running over.
Yeah, let's go.
But
yo, come on.
Is he? You could say, Kobe was a passenger for 3 of them titles, and then one of them which one? It was either against Orlando, or I think it was against Boston. The one he won. He like game 7. He played like super bad. He had like almost like a John Starks type of performance. I don't know if you remember. Is he the passenger? You know what I mean? Like you give Shaq credit for at least 3 of those, right? I don't know.
Everybody needs
to play devil's advocate.
So this is how I rebut you. This is how this is my rebuttal. Why is Oscar Robertson higher in the chains than Russell Westbrook? Why? Because champions?
Yeah. Well, I mean, something has to be said about champions.
Why? Because he exceeded in all categories that they said. That damn near, if I'm not mistaken, like everything that Cash read off, Russell Westbrook has exceeded every one of them except one, and exceeded them by like phenomenal, bro. Like nobody has averaged a triple double more than Oscar Robertson.
He don't got.
But Russell Westbrook is on 50 something, right? He's like 54. If I'm not mistaken.
What do you mean?
Oscar Robertson is like 14. I'm just saying, like, yeah, on the list. You know what I mean? Like, this is how.
Robertson got chips.
He's got 1.
He got one.
How many is Westbrook have?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So this is what I'm saying. You just proved my point. Thank you.
Okay.
You just proved my point. Like, yo, it's called. Me and Cash always say this shit. It's the eye test, man. Like, yo, you can't, it's the eye and the ear test, because you gotta hear music. This is why young niggas don't like listening to real hip hop. This is why young niggas don't watching old fucking basketball. You know what I mean? Like this is what happens. We have to understand it. I understand it. I'm cool with it. But this list is bullshit. This is why that top 100 complex that they put out, that's cool. Just do that. You know what I mean? Like, certain people gonna get in their feelings. That's cool for y'all. But this shit, this is disrespectful. It's disrespectul. How you gonna put niggas in a top 100 that are still fucking playing ball? They don't even know what they fucking had to do yet. What if his last 5 years suck? What if he don't do shit?
They got D Wade
at like fucking 48,
at 23,
23. Yo, D Wade, well, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
They got
like,
D Wade over Barkley. Y'all agree with that?
Over Charles Barkley?
Yeah,
I do.
They got D Wade at 23. They got Barkley 25.
That makes sense.
I agree with that.
No,
they got Kevin Garnett way ahead of D Wade. Like, I don't like. There's a lot of shit I'm not.
Yo, this is like, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is because like whoever made this list created this shit to make us argue together.
KG,
like
KG is the big ticket. KG come fire, son. KG has a very storied record.
No, KG's ill.
You think he deserves to be there over Wade?
Over Wade?
Over Wade? No. No, actually, yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Actually, I do.
Why?
I think it was more. I think he's.
They got Chris Paul over Jason Kidd. They got J Kidd at 33.
Yo, Chris Paul.
I don't agree with that
50?
at all.
Chris Paul's like 50, right?
Chris Paul is 30. Jason Kidd is 33. Now we're talking back to the Oscar Robinson shit, right? Jason Kidd got a chip. Chris Paul don't. So what is it now? Is it stats? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you read off everything that they categorized, how they base their opinion on.
But those, I'm not gonna trip over those. It's more like the top 10.
Man, like they forget they forget to categorize the most important factor, the error. You know
Steve
what I mean?
Nash over AI. 30. What do you think about that?
Yo, AI is way better than Steve Nash. Come on, man. We talking about like, we talking about like.
Stay with the top 20. I think we're
all right, stay in the top 20. All right, cool.
In the top 20, like because if
there's
we
a
go
lot. We could be here all day. We could be here all day.
But and this is what I'm saying, because what they took into factor was a lot of somebody sat there and just wanted to create an article who fucking want to make people argue. You know what I mean? Like,
Joker at 17.
I don't like Kevin Durant.
Why is Joker at 17?
You might be able to move the Joker a little up more. Pause. Like, into.
Be honest, I agree with that.
Yo, Jokic got to go in the fucking 40s, man. Like, yo.
No, well, I think he got to go in the top. Maybe they got Kevin Durant over Joker. I don't know about that, man.
Because you know what we're talking about? We're talking about
I don't know
what
about
we've
that.
seen, bro. Like, I've never seen Magic. I never seen Larry Bird. I never seen.
You didn't get to see Magic. That's right. That's crazy.
I didn't see any of those guys play.
But Q, think about it, right? Regardless of
Magic
the fact that you didn't see him, the motherfucker still existed, doggy.
Yeah, that's all
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I know about it. He's a fucking 6'9" point guard. That shit's unfair.
So we gotta be fair.
That shit
right?
is unfair. Like
Magic, 5 championships, 3 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs,
like
12 All-Star games, 4-time assist champion.
Yo,
2-time steal champion. Wow,
the league was trash.
No, it wasn't. No, don't do that. Not at that. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
League was not great.
Why you say that? You can't just say shit. You gotta back that up.
Yo,
why
because
you say that?
all right, so who was playing them? Who the Bullets? Who? The
Pistons? The Pistons was trash. Fucking the Supersonics. Fucking the Bulls. What are you talking about?
They had nobody. This is how I'm gonna win right now. They had because no other team.
Dr. J and them and Moses Malone and all them on the scene.
Because no other team had a 6'9" point guard.
Yes, that's why we said
no other team has a 6'9" point guard now.
You wildin', man. You wildin', son. You said the league was trash when Magic was running it? Nah, hell no.
Name one 6'9" point guard in the league right now. A 6'9" point guard in the league right this minute. 6'9".
Yeah. No, yeah, of course not. You're not going to name one.
The closest one would be who? Who would be the closest one?
LeBron James.
Probably LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron.
He's not a point guard, right? LeBron James.
But he plays point.
He plays everything.
That's time out. Where he plays and what his position is have nothing to do with one another. They're not commensurate. So think about it like this: the guy's a small forward, and he can play point guard. Magic Johnson was a point guard. That was his position.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is not a fuck. Yo, stop playing. Stop the fucking show.
He
What are we doing?
technically is, but
He's a guard.
he's trash.
He's a guard.
He's a
I'm not
guard.
Yeah,
He's not a point
yeah,
guard.
you're not helping my argument, man.
You can't say Ben
yo,
Simmons
Ron,
and Magic. You
yo, Ron, I
that's
need
not
your help,
religion,
man, right now,
man.
Ron. Yo, they fucking, they're saying that
Who's the
I'm
tallest
wrong.
point guard
This
in
is
the
crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they're saying I'm wrong. That
He
like,
said the league. Yo, right? He said the league was trash when Magic was in there. I can't see that. No.
I don't think it was super trash, but it's not compared. You can't compare.
So
it.
was the league
Like,
trash when Mike was in it? Because it was only a couple years later.
but you can't compare.
When you say that,
You can't compare. You can't compare. This is what I'm saying. This is why this whole list is fucking trash. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't compare something. Like, yo, all right.
You say those type of things.
I got. All right, let Rod talk. Let Rod talk. Yeah.
When you say those type of things, I caution you to watch because that literally brings into they said like, okay, what was he doing playing against garbage men? The league was the league based on what the league was. The league is going to evolve. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying Mike only got those chips or he was be able to come to Michael Jordan was because these niggas was garbage men on their days off. And he was playing a bunch against old niggas and they couldn't keep up with him. And that's cap.
Michael Jordan?
No, I said Michael Jordan was revolutionary. I'm just saying, but if you say that if you're saying Magic Johnson played in the league was trash when Magic played, you're pretty much saying that about Mike too. You're basically saying that Mike came and beat up on a bunch of niggas that was in the trash league. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That gave
I disagree with you. Yo, they played like 8 years in disparity, right? Because like Jordan got drafted in '84. When did Mike get drafted in like 70?
Magic got 78, I think, right?
Oh,
Was
78? Come on, man. That's only 6 years. It's only 6 years.
But they intersected. Just same way Kobe intersected with Jordan. Kobe intersected with LeBron. Like
Kobe didn't really intersect with Jordan, to be honest. Like Jordan was still Jordan.
They did too.
They
played in the league together.
No. But I'm saying like he didn't make that. You know what I mean? He didn't really have, like, you didn't really see that disparity. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't really see that new coming. Like, you know what I mean? Like when LeBron.
All right. So you got a problem with him. You got a problem with what? With Magic at 4. So where would you put Magic? Okay. So you got to take someone out the top 10. You got to if you taking him out, you got to put somebody in there. That's how.
Yeah, I don't even know why LeBron's in there, bro. Like, to be honest, man. Like, yo,
nigga wild now, son.
Yo, bro, like, let's keep it a buck, man. Like, yo, because you know what it is?
Nah,
because like,
why?
You
ain't get ready to get cooked in the comments. I promise you.
I don't give a fuck because you know why? All these young niggas, you gotta understand. You gotta watch the sport. Like, if you're not there to live it and watch it.
So where would you? So all right, hold on. You can't just say something and not back it up. So LeBron and Magic, which sounds crazy, you taking them out the top 10. Who are you replacing them with?
No, I'll keep Magic. I've seen a lot of Magic games, and I replay a lot of Magic games. So I watched.
So who are you putting in the top 10? You taking those two out?
No, I'm not taking out. I'm keeping them in the top 10. I'm just replacing the numbers. You know what I mean? Like, because Kobe should be there. Oh, you're switching
the numbers around?
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm switching numbers around. Like Steph shouldn't be 11. Like John Stockton is like
Steph isn't 11, he's 10. But where would you put? You put Steph higher than 10? Where would you put? Would you put Steph at 4?
No, Steph needs to be like, no. Kobe needs to be like, we talk about all the time. Kobe needs to be like 5.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they always judge the centers a little bit like harshly. You know what I mean? That's why Shaq and
what are
Elijah
you talking about? Shaq and Bill Russell are 5 and 6. Kareem is 3.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They're giving them mad props.
Man,
Wilt is 9. You got how many? Hold. You got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but then you get Bill
4
Russell,
centers in the top 10. Just 40% of the top 10.
Bill Russell, man. Yeah, Bill Russell. Bill Russell was the illest dude at that time.
I think, and this is gonna sound sacrilegious and no disrespect. If you want to make a case for the league being trash at any point, you could make a case for the league not being. I don't want to say trash, but not being as great. Because what they only had like 8 teams or some shit like that, 7, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, with Bill Russell.
Yeah.
If you want to go back then,
yeah, they had to make that case.
I don't know. Like, yo, if I'm gonna get yelled at, I apologize, guys. You know what I mean?
You're gonna
like,
get cooked. You're getting smoked, and that's a fact.
I don't give a shit. Please, I love it. I love the energy.
Give a shit, please.
I love it. That shit makes me wake up
I
to
could
go
put
to
Kobe.
work.
I could put Kobe in the top 5. You know, the problem is I have problems separating, you know, people I've seen in real time from people in the past. Now I can go back and look at Bill Russell and everything, but there's nothing like watching it while it's happening. You know
This is what I'm
So
saying.
that's
The
where
error, like
discrepancy
they
comes
fucking,
along.
they fucked
But
this whole list up. They
we were
fucked it
blessed.
up.
All of us on this panel were blessed to be able to see Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe.
I ain't seen Mike.
Basically, we saw this
I
whole
saw
time.
Mike a little bit.
Okay, so the rest of us were able to see. So we were able to make that comparison.
Okay.
Right, but we were able to make that. We were able to make that comparison because we've seen all of them play.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, I stick with, I say LeBron, and we're going to wrap it up. Mike, I go Mike, Kareem, LeBron, Magic. I'm going to go Kobe. I'm going to put Kobe at 5. I'll go Shaq at 6, Tim Duncan at 7. I'm going to put Steph in the top 10, man. I'm going to replace
I'm not doing that.
I'm going to replace Wilt. I think Steph was had a bigger impact on the league than Wilt did. You know what I mean? I know he scored the 100 and all that. But Steph, let's. I might have been like not giving Steph his props, man. He changed the whole game. You got little kids right now, and everyone always uses his reference. Little kids right now that just run through the. He changed the whole game. He changed the whole entire. I never seen no shit like this. He actually fucked the game up to me. You know what I'm saying? But